Hello there, welcome to Tiger Lilith Tarot. Thanks for being here with me this Friday, January 28th. This is going to be the daily elemental energy update, and I am going to first look at air signs since we are in Aquarius season. Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses out there. I have a lot of you in my life. Love the Aquas. Alright, let's see here. First card coming out for Aquarius, Nine of Pentacles, or for Aquarius, wow, for Earth, air signs, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, air signs, this card has come out for you, I know twice this week, I think 3 times. So, you are really, there's something about this week that, excuse me, has caused you to really feel in your power and really realize your self-reliance and how self-reliant you are, how independent you are, how forward-thinking you are, how practical and realistic you can be. Even though the Nine of Pentacles is a card of it could be a card of luxury because she has worked so hard for what she has, that it represents someone that enjoys the finer things in life. I'm just getting that you're realizing the practicality that you embody, it's like, you're like, oh wow, I can take care, you can take care of yourself better than you thought you could. That's how I need to say that. Next, we have the Three of Wands. So, the Three of Wands. I think that this realization you've had this week that, wow, you're much stronger than you thought you were. You're much more capable than you thought you were. You're much more practical. Like I said, you care for yourself. You've got this. It's allowed you to open your eyes and see what other journeys you can experience, what other lands you can experience. I think I pointed this out before too, but see, she's walled in here. She is in front of a stone wall here, her pentacles. I think there, yeah, some on that side, yeah, as well. So that's her stone wall, and then here we have vast expansion. I think both of these cards might have come out for you yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. This is a little bizarre. But it's like this realization that you can take care of yourself allows you to look outside of this stone wall where you're holding your pentacles. Okay, and then we have Death and the Five of Cups that came out together. Alright, so let's see here. So your self-reliance and independence, expansion. Okay, so this thought about, so then when we go to the Three of Wands where you're like, okay, now what can I do with this new self-reliance? Might lead to some sadness, some regret. I feel like it's going to bring up past emotions, because the Three of Wands is thinking about going on a journey. So I think that it might bring up past journeys, like emotions from past journeys that you wanted to go on, but they didn't work out for some reason. But because death comes up as well. So I feel like I said, this Five of Cups is acknowledging the disappointment and the loss from things in the past that did not work out, that didn't transform, right? That you weren't able to revive. Death doesn't always necessarily mean done and it's over, right? Death is a card of transformation and change as well. But with the Five of Cups here, I'm getting things did not transform. They did end in the past, and those feelings might be brought up because of your present, the strength that you are showing presently. The Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So air signs, overall, this is coming about, you want to unify with people. You want to spend time with people again. You want to celebrate. I think you want to feel good. And, realizing that you have put in the work and done it on your own. It's like this is coming from a place of wanting to reunite with people. Not reunite with people, but just get back together with your friends and feel good again. All right, air signs, very nice energy. Next, we are going on to water signs. Hello, water signs. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. We're going to take a look at your energies for the 28th of January, 2022. I hope you have some nice plans for the weekend, water signs. Let's see what energy comes out for you. What are you going into the weekend with, water signs? Okay. Okay, the Ten of Wands. So I think you're ready for the weekend. Feeling pretty exhausted, burnt out. But maybe like you've completed something. I feel there's a sense of satisfaction here with the Ten of Wands. Could just be it's the end of the week. You're like, okay, cool. I've carried the burden of the week and now I get to enjoy the weekend. Could just be that. These are just daily reads, not meant to be big, huge energies here. So the Ten of Wands with the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. Okay. Wands, Knight of Cups. So, end of a journey. It almost feels like, because the Nine of Wands can be, having heavy burdens up, and the Ten of Wands, I almost think of as a card of like, it's not a card of giving up, but it's a card of like, oh, okay, these heavy burdens, I'm finally going to be able to put them down. So it kind of feels like I think what you're doing today is kind of putting down the burdens of the week, is what it feels like, and trying to be more sensitive and loving the Knight of Cups. You might get a loving offer come in. I'm not talking about like, a relationship, things like this. Again, it's just a daily reading, but you could just have more loving energy come into you today, or you could be feeling that more loving energy. And then we have the High Priest, or the the Hierophant, the traditional deck. Oh, my brain just blanked for a second, water signs, sorry. So we have the Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant. I'm going to clarify this one. Something about today is making you feel, I think it's burdened but relieved, and you're able to then access a lighter kind of water, the Knight of Cups energy, something about romance. Yeah, the Ten of Wands with the Tower. There's a relief here. The Tower, the Tower always has to come down. That's why it's the Tower card. And that's why it shows up. But I feel, air signs, like this is or water signs, like this is a relief for you. Like I said, I'm getting relief off the Ten of Wands. The Tower too, you're like, oh, thank goodness. Something is, it's going to sound weird, but it's almost like you're happy that something is falling down. Maybe you knew it needed to. Maybe there's something that was happening in your life that was just getting to be too much, and it needed to be taken off the pedestal, and it is today. So something shocking happens, but it takes the burden off of you. Let's see the Knight of Cups here. Yeah, the Knight of Cups with the Six of Wands, and then you feel really triumphant about something, about love. You're feeling more loving, more giving, more dreamy, more romantic, and this makes you feel victorious. Okay, and then the High Priest, it affects your belief systems. It has to do with your belief systems, like religious doctrine, theologies, ideologies, philosophies, how you live your life. Three of Swords. The High Priest. Okay, so this is a lesson in forgiveness today. You've been carrying around a burden that's probably not yours. You want to put it down. You do. It makes you feel victorious, more romantic, more tender. But there's something about this whole scenario that challenges your belief system, and And that comes up because there's something you haven't forgiven from the past. There's a heartbreak that you have not forgiven from the past that was probably burdensome and didn't serve you very well. We have the Queen of Wands, or Mystic, which is the Queen of Wands at the bottom of this deck. So you're coming from a very bold energy. You had the Queen of Wands yesterday in your spread here. Then we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of this deck. Okay, so, yeah. You want to break out of this mental prison that you're in with the Eight of Swords and be honest with yourself. I think you are. I think that's why this Tower, Ten of Wands comes up. But in the end, it brings you to a place where you realize that there's something about your belief system, your ideologies, something like that, that isn't coming together, didn't come together with others in the past, and it caused heartbreak, and it's like time to forgive the heartbreak so that you can move on. It's not about forgiving the person that did you wrong so that they can move on, so that you can unburden that person. It's about unburdening yourself. So if there is anything that you're holding on to that you feel you need to forgive, today would probably be a good day to do that. It could even be a marriage. You know, the High Priest, Hierophant, is the spiritual leader. It's usually the person marrying, if you're, traditionally, anyway. All right, next we're going to go on to fire signs. Hello, fire signs. Sag, Leo, Aries. I hope you've all had a good week here. We're going to take a look at your energies for the 28th of January, 2022. 28th of January, 2022. Alrighty, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Alright, fire signs. Things are lots of movement today. Things might be happening a little chaotically. Feels like they're happening quick. Although, I don't know about that. Now I'm getting the feeling, I get the feeling that it's you. I feel like you're the person on this card sending out the messages today. That's actually what I feel. I don't think that you are this is going to be weird. I don't think that you're I don't think that you're receiving chaos so much as you're sending it. I think that you're the one sending out a lot of messages. I think you're the one going in a few different directions today. It's like you're creating the chaos in others' lives, not the other way around today. Yeah, the world comes out after the Eight of Wands. I don't know, fire signs. I'm getting a very playful feeling on the today. I feel like you're ready to shake stuff up. It's like you're ready to throw a bunch of wands out into the world. And it's going to feel good. Like you're going to feel really fulfilled and completed. Ow. And then death. Okay. This is, whatever these messages you send today, fire signs, this is going to be a very good day. Just putting that out there. Eight of Wands, you're sending a bunch of messages. It might, I don't think it's going to feel chaotic for you. It might. But I feel, like I said, I feel like you're giving the chaos, not receiving the chaos. And then we have the World. So if you'll notice when I said that, like, it's like you're sending out all these wands, right? If you look, the World, the woman in the center is a sorceress. And not only do they have a wand here, because all the four elements are represented on the corners here, but she also has two wands in her hands here too. I'm really getting the sense that these messages that you're sending out today with the wands, it's like someone of importance is going to grab onto them and realize how valuable they are and that they need to be acknowledged by the world, seen by the world. There's something very, it's like a spotlight, is on you today when it comes to certain people seeing you. You're going to be seen today. Yeah. And then death. This I feel is the transformation part of death, right? Death is about endings, but also new beginnings. It's transformation and it's change. And I don't know if you can see here, but she's over a cauldron and she has a snake behind her here. A snake represents higher vibrations in the tarot. So she's operating, death has that higher vibrational sense behind her. She is operating from that place. So I think that I don't think this, I think it brings the end to things that weren't, it's like you send out these, let's say they're literally 8 wands. If you send 8 of them out and there's 3 on this world card, let's say 3 of those 8 messages that you send, 3 of them become viable opportunities. Well, that gave you your answer, right? Those other 5 messages are dead, so to speak. They might come back to life later. You might hear from whatever those are about in a month or 2. We don't know what happens to the seeds we plant now. But what this is telling me is, for now, those 5 messages, done and gone. Those 3 messages, very good, and they're going to transform. They're going to become something larger with death here, right? What's at the... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the 2 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. This is such a unifying, beautiful energy. This is... You're coming together with people together that might look different than you. That's what this card is supposed to represent, right? He is all in green. She's in purple. There's a visual difference between the 2 of them. You might come together and find unity and harmony in places you didn't think you would today. And that's because you take a chance, fire signs. You finally just put your passion out there and it benefits you tenfold. Wow, great energy. Everyone has had some pretty nice energy today. That's really nice to see. All right. Now we're going to take a look at earth signs. Hello, earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Let's see what's going on for y'all for the 28th of February. Wow, I almost said February. 28th of January, 2022, Friday, January 28th, 2022. All right, get that last card there. Okay. Earth signs. Spirit, what can you tell me about the earth signs? All right, energy around earth signs today. Spirit, energy around earth signs. Fairly closed-lipped today, earth signs. Oh, the devil. I see. Okay. You're like, I don't want to talk too much today because my thoughts are not on good things. Feeling a little sinister today, are we, earth signs? All right, I see you. What else going on? The devil. It's okay. Your thoughts are safe with me. Don't worry. Oh gosh. Wow. Just nothing. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's 2. All right. I was going to say, very tight-lipped today. Fire signs were the tight-lipped ones earlier this week. Oh, as I say, fire signs, we get one of their cards. Okay. 8 of Wands came out with them. So the Devil, the 8 of Wands, the Empress. Okay. Earth signs, I think you are feeling a certain way today. There's a sinisterness to you. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, okay? Please, sinister, not always bad. The Devil, 8 of Wands, the Empress. You want to shake things up today. You have there's a intense sexual energy to you today. Very much so. You want something very badly. You want someone very badly. This is a reunion. This is something from the past. This is not something new. It's probably an unhealthy relationship. It probably went to very unhealthy places with the devil showing up here. Could have been codependence, could have been addiction. The devil, it's anything that took you away from your spiritual path. You could have been the person, you two, honestly, when I say addiction, it could have been with each other. You could have been obsessed with each other. I kind of feel that's what it is, right? The devil, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the card. I love this devil card because I feel like he has a plan for them. And he's just kind of observing his prey, if you will. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is a past relationship. This is a past love that was something unhealthy. But you want it back because there was an intense sexuality to it at the same time. 8 of Wands. You might send a message to this person today, or you might hear from them. Or you might hear, if this isn't a specific person, anything that you have been planning that you feel is undermining something, that you feel is a little sinister and a little dangerous, you're going to send messages about it today, or you're going to receive messages about it today. And it's going to feel chaotic. Okay, usually the 8 of Wands is a card of chaos, but I don't think it's going to feel chaotic to you today. I think you want it with the devil coming previous. I think you're kind of like, bring it on. And then we have the Empress. Whatever happens today with this devil and 8 of Wands energy makes you feel very abundant. It makes you feel very, excuse me. It makes you feel really great. It makes you feel fruitful. It makes you feel like you can give, like you can nurture, like you deserve to be nurtured in return. The devil, 8 of Wands, and the lady, this is pretty fertile energy. If anyone's looking to get pregnant, this might be a good day to try and do that. And we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is coming from a place of emotional stability. The King of Cups is also a little emotionally removed. But I feel like today, Earth signs, you pull your emotions back a little bit. And by doing that, you're able to access this quote, darker side of you. I don't think it's dark. I just think it's these human desires that we all have. And it's possible that these 3 cards are showing up this way. Maybe you have not indulged your desires in a while, and that's why it's coming out in, this order. But whatever it is, Earth signs, it's a good day. This makes you feel really great. The energy today for all the signs was really good. So, wow, wonderful way to end the week. Thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you on Monday. Take care.